lot of questions about this black mat that we use in the nursery. This stuff really holds up for the long term. This is the same stuff we put on the ground inside of the greenhouses, and we're putting some down over in the back, basically 9 of the farm, I'll call it, and we're basically expanding the nursery over there. So we're gonna go to Jim Kowaleski's today, and you'll see how he uses this same product all over his driveway. I've got some of this that's been down, you know, over here in the old part of the nursery, along this back fence, all the way to the other end since I moved in. So, you know, since 2012, stuff's holding up really well. Every once in a while, you'll get a weed in the crack, but it's not very common. You know, typically it's right where that staple comes through. And those little staples, we pound those in with a mallet to actually hold it down. So I'll show you some going down, and I'll show you some used to, you know, stop weeds from coming up just while Jim is up in Maine. So. Black mat. So this piece that we're putting in right now is actually a 15-foot wide piece, probably a little larger than the typical application. A lot of the pieces that we put down over here were the 4, the 6, and the 8s. Everything we have on this side of the nursery is all on drip. We're actually going to be doing some overhead on this side that will probably be used seasonally. But most everything over here are japoticabas, mangoes, and bamboo, and you can see we have a little drip emitter inside of each pot, and those are adjustable by clicks. So I close it all the way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got that running once a day right now. It's definitely going to be a little bit more efficient than what we're putting down over here. And I'll show you the irrigation once we put that in, but just wanted to show you the black mat going down on a little bit more of a scale. So we notice once this gets hot, it definitely seems to stretch out a little more. And we basically pin the seam, so we'll pin this side all the way down and then pull it that way to get our tightness. So you can see every 12 inches or so. And we also fold that seam in because I notice when I leave the seam out, this end will start to fray here over time. So we'll actually take that and fold it under, pull and pin. And you can see kind of how we're doing that down here. And it's nice, it has the lines, so it kind of gives you a guide to follow. And those are those cheap little landscape pins. They definitely rust over time. They come in nice packs of 100, quite thin, but do the job for this application. So we've got some irrigation to run and some main lines, but we're getting there. One more 15-foot piece and just over a 1/4 acre of mat here. So this is the difference between no weed mat on the driveway and weed mat on the driveway. Alright, we don't need to go too far. Y'all got the idea. I mean, we can either support, Monsanto and spray Roundup, or we come up with solutions like this. It's be a lot of work to hand pull this. The typical homeowner would be spraying this driveway, so this is a solution while you leave town.